guys, after years of studying a particular system, after hours of research, backtesting and coding, I'm pleased to have completed this project. So this is the indicator. I made two of them. I made two of these softwares. One is highly optimized for the 5 minutes time frame, while the other is optimized for the 1 minute time frame. Different time frames respect different rules, so it's very necessary for us to make two of these indicators because they are highly optimized to work on the time frames they work on. So this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like, the 5 minutes indicator. We are going to apply it to our 5 minutes time frame. It is purely based on price action. It is not aggressive. It doesn't take trades aggressively up and down without patterns. So there is limited risk. There is no martingale. It doesn't require huge capital. So it's based on so many principles. I studied VSA, supply and demand zones, how to take advantage of those zones and how to avoid them when necessary. So you don't have to have a very huge capital to start up with this system. You just have to know a good money management strategy. Learn how to use your lot size and you're good to go. You set your stop loss and you set your take profit, and that's it. If it's a loss, it's a loss. If it's a win, it's a win. So there's no point risking your capital or emotions. So I made it, why I left it as an indicator, I didn't make it into an EA, is because some people would like to use this for binary options. It fits very well in binary options. So let's take for example here. For instance, you take a trade here for 5 candle expiry, and you see, or 4 candle expiry, it's a win. So it's very good for binary options. And you take a trade here for as a forex trader and it's still a win. So you have to, of course, give it a little bit of space to breathe as your stop loss, but your take profits will have to be bigger than your stop loss. You use a ratio of maybe 7 to 10, stop loss 7, take profits 10. That's an instance. So you can get a universal EA. Like me here, I'm testing this on a universal EA to know how it's going to work in Forex. So we'll be starting with the Great Britain pound against the Japanese yen. So we are going to change this to this. and you're going to start from this time, and okay, let's run the EA and see how it goes. So this is the name of the indicator, get universal EA. Just put in the name and it starts trading for you. It's very, very important to stick to the time frame. Okay, we have our first trade here. Let's monitor this here. You don't have to, this is a $100 starting demo. You don't have to go with this lot size. You have to be realistic. So you have to go with something like 0.5 or 0.05 or 0.03. As you can see, we have our loss here, but our profit is bigger, so we are still in profit. So you have to be realistic. And so you use this, you follow the time frame strictly. You use this from 1 a.m. to 5 p.m. GMT. Do not trade after 5 p.m. GMT. No matter how tempting it gets, stick strictly to these rules. UK time, 1 a.m. GMT UK time to 5 p.m. GMT UK time. So it's very important we stay disciplined and stick to this particular time frame. So the signals are rare in the 5 minutes time frame, but you don't have to worry, since it's a high probability system. You apply one for the 1 minute time frame and you apply another to the 5 minutes time frame, and you have lots of signals to enjoy. So it's not really an issue. So let's watch. Always remember to use a trailing stop. Very, very important. Always remember to use a trailing stop, because sometimes you might have a winning trade and before you know it, it goes against you. Okay, looks like we have another loss here. Let's see how it goes. So as a forex trader, if you don't like the ideas of EAs, you can decide to also take these trades manually. I mean, that's one of the reasons why it's not coded as an EA. So you have the chance to take trades manually by yourself. if you have to take trades manually by yourself, make sure you know what you're doing. You have to make sure you know what you're doing. You have to make sure you know how to calculate your average true range. Because it can hurt you. You might take a trade now, and in the next you can take a trade with 0.05 lots, and in the next 3 hours the ATR of that particular currency has changed, and when you use the same amount of lot size to take a trade and it goes a little bit against you and it's already hitting your stop loss because the average true range has increased. So you have to know how to calculate your money management system with your ATR, so that, for example, if the average true range has increased, you can reduce your lot size or increase it accordingly. Okay, so we have 4 trades here. We have 4 trades here. 2 wins and 2 losses, but we're already in the money because of our money management style. So as you can see now, it's 50%. The win rate is at 50%, but you're still in the money. So trading doesn't only require you to know when to enter. It's also very important for you to know when to. Okay, we have another trade here. Okay, we have another trade here. It's a nice one. Okay, so let's watch and see how it goes. All right, since we have another trade, here. Okay, so we have 6 trades, 4 wins and 2 losses. Remember, sticking to the time zone is very important. Only take trades from 1 a.m. GMT to 5 p.m. GMT UK time. Very important. So as you can see, the signals are rare, but it's logical. It all makes sense. It's not aggressive. It doesn't require you to have very huge capital. Okay, what do we have here? It seems this was a news, so you also have to avoid news. Very important. Okay, that's the importance of a trading stop. If this was binary options, you would have already taken the profit. So that's the importance of a trailing stop, so you don't get a winning trade into a loss. Okay, so all right, so let's look back at the trades. Okay, some of these trades, I think what happened here was a news release, so you also have to watch out for news events and avoid them. Let's go over to another currency. So I'm just going to leave this. So yeah, what's the next? Let's look at Great Britain. All right, so let's let it run. Okay, I'm going to pause this and we'll come back when it finishes. Okay, we have a trade here. We already have our first trade. We have one loss here. You can see the loss. The loss is lesser than our profit. All right, we have another trade. We're having less trade, so we have 3 trades now. So I'm going to pause this again. We had another trade. And this is the profit. Okay, I'm going to pause this. We had another trade again, and that's the profit. So I think this currency is beginning to pick up. Let's see. Okay, we had another trade here, and our trading stop was hit. So this is what we got here. Not bad. So at the end of the day, we made some good profit from this currency. Okay, so let's take a recap of what happened. Okay, as you can see, it's good for binary options too. We have another one here. We have another one here. We had another one here. As you can see, it came outside the time we are supposed to take the trade. You see what happened? See how choppy the market is during this period. So it's very important to stick to our time period. You see, still after our time period, you see how it goes. Alright, so let's move over to another currency. We are not going to be checking out the card pairs. Right, so we'll start this here. Alright. Alright, we have the trade here. Let's see. Nice. We have our first trade. Alright, let's pause this again and wait. Alright guys, we just finished with this, and just the one trade it took, just that one trade. So we had less signal in this currency, but it worked for us, so there's no issues. We'll have to move to another. Let's try this.